you? Hi, Sharon. How are you? The things that make me go, I like pause and stop. Hey, Marky, how are you?
Ooh, what's up, YouTube?
Oh, so you guys you're gonna laugh. We have like the storm that everybody has had. I guess it's not really like a laughing situation. Hi, Tracy, how are you? The storm that people are having that has come across the country is now going to be hitting us this evening. Like, I think pretty much any time. I think that, hi, Dale, how are you? I think that's,
I think it's about 8:30 we're going to get hit.
You think it's 8:30 we're going to go? Oh, so like, like in an hour and a half. It's going to be awesome. Y'all are going to be here with us. Hey, Aspen, how are you? Hi, Nicole, how are you? So are we, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got everything going on. Okay, so we've got some fun stuff going on. Hi, Auntie, how are you? Okay, I want to know really quickly. Hi, Sherry, how are you? Did anybody else, I'm so sorry to say this. Did anybody else go down the Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber train? Because hi, Dosha, how are you? Because I did. I went down that train, and yeah, that was an interesting train. I went all the way down, and I saw a lot of weird stuff. Like Hailey Bieber is like doing all the stuff that Selena Gomez has done. Oh, your earrings are beautiful.
Except they can't close because they're being weird.
They're being weird.
They won't close.
Oh, yeah, for crying out loud.
I don't know what to say. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. They'll work like that.
Okay, you're gonna get a code.
I'm gonna get a code. What happened? What happened with what? Oh no, 503-503. Oh, whoops! I probably shouldn't have said that.
Sorry.
Okay, so what happened, Dosha? So this is what's going on. So Justin Bieber married Hailey Bieber, she was what? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Did they just
kicked me. I think the internet was.
Yeah, YouTube's still rolling.
It says starting live broadcast.
And Instagram won't let me in.
Broadcast failed.
Let me check to see if I have internet.
The TV's on. We have internet.
YouTube's still working.
I still have internet.
YouTube is still working. So we're live again. Oh, but you know what? We're live again, and none of my hashtags are on now. None of my notes, none of my hashtags, none of my anything. And I don't even know if anybody's on it. Is anybody here? Oh, wait, Elizabeth, you got to turn that off.
Sorry.
That's okay, sweetheart. Yeah, I think that we just got kicked off the internet. I don't know what in the world's going on. Now I'm like hot. Hi, Betty. How are you? Holy cannoli. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so hot. It is so hot and humid. That's why I just know.
Hi, Juliet.
I know we're going to get hit with a storm here. Hi, Diane. How are you? Okay, so we just got kicked off of the internet or something like that. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Hey, Sean. Okay, so the gossip around the water cooler is that Justin and Hailey got married, right? And she's a Baldwin. She's Hailey Baldwin Bieber. So she's there. Hi, Dosha. How are you? So, okay, so that's what's going on. So they got married, right? Well, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez were like on again, off again for like 8 years. Well, as it turns out, Hailey Bieber was like a fan of theirs, like a fan, like a fangirl. Like she dressed like her and she followed her on Twitter and all kinds of stuff. And oh, your air conditioner's on. I'm so stinking hot right now. I can't even stand it. And anyway, like she got tattoos like her. She wore outfits like her. She did her hair like her. It's a little odd. Now, if she did that stuff like years ago and it's just like, okay, and then now, like, she was a fan and then now she ended up marrying him. How funny is that? And it ended, it would be over. But it's not. Like they're like mean to each other. They're like mean girling each other. And then Hailey Bieber is hooked up with the Kardashian, well, not even the Kardashian girls, with the Jenner girls. And the Jenner girls are mean girls. Ooh, they're mean girls.
Instagram wouldn't let me in, so we're on TikTok.
Oh, so we're on TikTok. Hi, TikTok. All right, so Instagram wouldn't let us in. So we're on TikTok now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sweating profusely. It is very hot in here. And of course, like I've got all the lights on, so I'm like gross right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
And the temperature's going to dump in about an hour and a
half.
half.
Yeah, I know.
So.
And so we can't like put the air conditioner on because it's just going to dump in like an hour and a half. Okay. So I have, as you may or may not have seen, I made a plea to craft peanut butter in Canada. So as it turned out, craft peanut butter in Canada only works with Canadians and they don't ship outside the country. So I will be getting some craft peanut butter. Please don't worry about it. I'll get some. And I will be trying it. Okay. But one of the things that I learned about Canada is that you all have Kinder eggs that are like eggs that are hard chocolate on the, I'm so sorry, I'm just funny. You're hard chocolate on the outside. It's like a chocolate egg. And then there's a toy inside. Okay. And it's like in a plastic thing. And I was like, well, we have Kinder eggs here, but they're not like that. And everybody was very confused. So I'm going to show you what we have because I got a Kinder egg for you. And I want you to notice this is like, it's like plastic. Okay. It's not a, I'm going to eat this thing. It's a plastic egg. Okay. Lizzie, do you want to show everybody how to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a plastic egg. In every place else in the world, apparently, it is a chocolate egg that is literally like a chocolate egg. Okay.
Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean
Sorry, YouTube.
So you're.
Oh. Okay. So here we go.
You're just gonna.
So you literally.
No, here. I got it.
So you literally.
You have to like open it. It may take.
Oh.
It broke.
Okay.
But...
So hold on a second. So this is what you get. You pull the egg apart. Okay. Pull the egg apart, and you get these two sides. This is. It has a little spoon with. Whoops. It has a little spoon with it, and then. It's got the little spoon, okay? And then you open it up and the toy is inside this side, okay? So there's the little toy right here.
I'm building it.
So she's got a little toy, right?
I don't.
But this side, this is the chocolate. So whereas you all have like a Cadbury milk chocolate.
And it gives you directions to build
gives
the
you
toy.
directions on how to build the toy. You then open this side and this is what you get. You get 2 balls and some cream. 2 balls and some cream. That's what you get. Of course you can eat it. I'm not going to eat this stuff. And Elizabeth says this stuff is delicious.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not like yours. Oh!
Don't.
I'm so sorry. I can't do that because I have too many platforms going all at the same time. I can't.
Don't know where it went.
It's right underneath the tripod.
Oh my gosh, it's right underneath the tripod. That's so funny. Your kid loves those. Yes. Okay. So want you to check this out. But check this out. That's not how they're done in Canada or any place else in the world. Every place else in the world has these hard chocolate eggs that are hollow and inside them. She didn't. Teresa. Oh, I got to tell you something. Well, I'll tell you something later, but I wanted to talk to you. I got to message you later. But every place else in the world has these hollow chocolate eggs and everybody's talking about them. And I was like, okay, so you guys have to, Jamie, you used to eat them in Germany. Did you have the hollow chocolate eggs or did you have these? Yeah, there's Jimmy. I know. There's Jimmy. Here we go. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to talk about is
Jimmy's black hand.
Jimmy's black hand. Jimmy accidentally painted his hand black. He is working on the golf cart and he is has a black hand. Okay. Yeah, the hollow egg. Okay. All right. So here's the other thing that I found out. So apparently in Canada, like I said, I've learned a lot about Canada. By the way, there's some things I need. There's some things I need. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. But there's some things I need. But one of which is I found out that y'all have ketchup chips and something called all dressed chips. And then y'all have something called snow chips, which is apparently y'all keep lots and lots and lots of y'all.
Yeah,
Saying y'all.
You're yawling it up.
Well, but I didn't. But
I love saying y'all. 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 Yeah, y'all.
Well, I'm not going to say the yins. Okay, so anyway, the Canadians. Oh, the Canadians. Canadians.
And then look how cool this toy is. Ready?
Oh, and then.
Hold on. And no, it doesn't shoot anything.
Okay. Are you sure?
I mean, they're sometimes hard to work, but here we go. Ready, Mom?
Yes.
They're like, what the heck? Hold on.
So anyway, in Canada, there are many different types of chips. Hello, Venezuela. How are you, Amanda? That they all, hi, Sierra, how are you? That in Canada, that you have all these chips, and that because they stay, good in a bag, you don't need to freeze them. You don't need to do anything with them. And so, hey, Ruth, how are you? So you just keep them in the bag and then, in the cabinet. And then when the electricity goes out and stuff like that, everybody has chips. It's kind of a thing. So then you just open up the chips and pour them in a bag. So I've also heard of something called snow chips.
It. Ready? Here.
Yeah, well, hold on. So I've also heard of something called...
Oh, you just didn't watch it.
Sorry, okay.
Wait, hold on. And... Wait, can you put that on there? Wait. We're doing it, guys.
We're doing it. It's happening. It's happening right now. Hi, how are you?
What the?
Okay, so anyway, snow chips. We'll figure it out, honey. So snow chips.
Got it.
Oh, Elizabeth.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it goes like that, and then comes apart like.
Okay.
You don't care.
No, it's not that I don't care. It's just that.
Oh my gosh! It snapped. And then it comes apart.
That's cool.
Like the solar system.
That's really cool.
Because these are space ones.
Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? So snow chips. That's what I was saying there. So snow chips are, what happens is that everybody ends up with like the end of the bag, right? You know how you eat the bag of chips and you just end up with like the last little bits.
Mom,
so they take them and they, I'm sorry, honey, I'm talking.
Was
what?
that the only fun thing?
Yes. Well, I have another one. That was the only fun thing. Sorry. So, oh, thank you, Deanna. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So snow chips. So they take all these different kinds of chips and they put them all in a big Tupperware, probably like a Tupperware, a big, like the chip bowl or the popcorn bowl or whatever. Anyway.
Let's see here.
Sorry. Tell the story. Forgot.
Sorry. Jen said that when she lived in Chicago, she was able to get those at the corner store. Mary McPherson says, hope you're having an awesome night. Ours in Canada, it is in the egg. You pop it open.
Yes.
Jen Bickford, my daughter, loves them. Mary says ours is white and brown chocolate together. And then she has...
Really?
Looks like Cookie Monster.
Oh.
No.
So it's like together. Like it's mixed like in the... Oh, interesting. Which would make sense because eggs are white. Anyway, okay, so but these chips, man. Okay, so snow chips. So you have all these different kinds of chips.
But then...
And then you pour them into, I swear to God, and then you pour them into a bowl and they're all mixed together and everybody just eats whatever kind of chip, right? So I was thinking that the equivalent to that in the United States is party mix, okay? This is what we have here. I think all of the stores just kind of, or, they're not the stores, but they're like, whatever, the companies, and they have all the different kinds of stuff in them. Can you see that?
No, there's not enough light on the YouTube camera right now.
Didn't see all that. Nope.
Not really. It's like the one dark place in the whole room.
Can you see it now? Sort of. I assure you it's all in there. Okay. And you also have party mix in Canada. Do you really? Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I thought that maybe that would be something that you would not have. That would be really cool. Of course you have it. You have the coolest stuff in Canada. You have freaking peanut butter that's whipped with honey. Honey, for God's sakes. You have whipped peanut butter with honey. I don't want to talk about it. And you have it with hazelnut too. Ship to the United States. And these Kinder eggs they're not, I mean, they're good, but like everybody else gets one that has, do you have a cracker in them? What's a cracker? That's like something at Christmas that you open and there's a crown in it, right? Whipped peanut butter with honey. Yes, Juliet, they have whipped peanut butter with honey.
Well, they got maple as well.
They have maple as well. They have maple. Of course you do. Of course you have maple as well. Of course you do. My God, I have to move to Canada. We're gonna have to become Canadian. I need that. Yeah. Well, now we're just mad. No. Look. In all honesty, I totally get it. Be loyal to your people. I understand Kraft Peanut Butter Canada. You be loyal to your people and only use Canadians. I get that. I do. The problem is that I want the peanut butter. Wait a minute. What did you say there?
So,
didn't we have the Wonder Ball in the 90s? I think it was a chocolate ball that you broke up and had a prize. They may have had, I remember that they had like a plastic egg. Okay. And I'm Canadian right now. Yeah, I'm Canadian right now too. And they covered it.
I remember the party ball.
The party ball? What's that?
It was like 2.5 gallons of beer in a ball.
No, not that. It's like a hard chocolate plastic egg, and it had the stuff on the outside, so you had to eat the outside of the egg. It wasn't really very I don't know, ladylike, I guess would be I don't know. Emily Post would probably freak out. So snow chips is a mixture of a bunch of different chips. Yes, it is. I think it's all dressed, ketchup, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. I think sour cream and onion and like cheddar cheese or something like that.
Who is the big chip manufacturer?
Who's the big chip manufacturer in Canada?
Is it Lay's?
Yes. And by the way, what the hell is a coffee crisp? Seriously, you need to stop calling. We are not interested in advertising on Google Ads, okay? We have no interest in that. Please stop calling us. Holy moly.
Mary says it's Lay's, and also cannabis is legal in all of Canada, which increases chip consumption, I'm sure.
We're moving to Canada. No. No, is it Lay's that puts them out? I wonder if there's like a Lay's. I don't know. Now I'm kind of like,
loud,
are you for real, guys? What is going on?
Let it try. Facebook just went down again.
Facebook went down. TikTok is still up. Have you tried all dress ruffles from Canada? No, I have not.
Swipe to the right and get to
Carrie Lynn!
Swipe to the right on TikTok.
Swipe to the right.
No, yeah.
I swipe to the right. You mean the left? No. I swipe to the right. I am swiping to the right. Oh, there we go. You had the chocolate egg with the candy inside the egg. Wait, what? It had candy inside the egg? Wait, hold on a second. It had candy. What kind of candy did it have inside the egg? I have not tried all ruffled dressed chips from Canada. I would like to try all dressed, and I would like to try ketchup. I'm going to talk about this now. We live in Pittsburgh. Well, not in Pittsburgh, but we live near Pittsburgh, home of Heinz. Oh, good. We're back now. Hello. We live in Pittsburgh. We don't live in Pittsburgh, but we live outside of Pittsburgh. And you all have ketchup chips, and I've never heard of ketchup chips.
Really?
I had never heard of. I mean, now I have. When people start telling me about them, I'd never heard of them.
I thought that was one of the flavors Lay's brought down here. They brought down ketchup, all dressed, and
No, they brought chicken and waffles.
chicken and waffles.
That was good. Chicken and waffles was good. I didn't try the other ones. I did not know that all dressed was the #1 chip in Canada, but apparently it is. Okay, so this crisp bar. Hi, Chris. How are you? This coffee chocolate crisp thingamajigger. I know, Juliet. We've heard. There's so many things I've not heard of here. What is this thing? Because I thought it was a Stupelwaffen, and it's not. So it's like a candy bar of some sort. So what is?
Every time you say that, I think you're talking about the German Air Force in
No, it's that. It's
World
that.
War II.
It's that. You know that thingamajig. The stupid waffle.
Yeah, that's the Luftwaffe was the.
Well,
Was
okay.
the
Well, the
Air Force, but the
Luftwaffe
way
is
you-
not the stupid waffle. Where's the stupid waffle?
I put them back in the cupboard
Well, show, go get him, and I'll.
a week ago when you last talked.
Seriously, you know, chocolate and inside wafers with cream. So it's Is it a chocolate bar with wafers and cream? Like what kind of cream? Are we talking like are we talking like a nougat type cream? Or are we talking like because here's what I thought this was. Have you tried all dressed ruffles from Canada? No, Carrie Lynn. I have not tried all dressed chips at all from Canada at all. I have never tried any Canadian all dressed chip. Hello. Okay, so this is a stupid waffle. This is what I thought was the chocolate coffee crisp. This is what you put on top of your coffee cup in like Germany or something like that. Germany? I don't know. It's by this company. And please do, Sharon. I'd appreciate that. And then you put it on your coffee cup and then it heats up and then it's supposed to get melty. I'll be honest with you. My coffee cup mouths are too big. Dutch. It's from Dutchland. So anyway, so I can't ever wait long enough to put it on top of the cup. And my cup mouths are too big. My mouth is too big too. So I end up just dunking it like it's much thinner. It's a much thinner wafer inside. It's thinner than this. Did you get, Jillian, you're not even going to believe this. I heard from Kraft Peanut Butter in Canada, and they do not ship outside of the United States, and they only deal with Canadian influencers. Again, I totally understand that. I respect that. I get it. You know, I'm upset because I want the peanut butter, but in all honesty, I get it. I respect that. Go Canada. You know, y'all had Ryan Reynolds, and you gave us Alex P. Keaton, and so I think that you know you want to keep peanut butter. I get it. That's fine. But really, can we talk to somebody about you maybe in Kraft peanut butter? Maybe that's what we should do. Talk to them about maybe figuring out how Kraft can bring it to America, because I want that peanut butter. They have honey whipped peanut butter. Hi, Francis. Hi, Water Wednesday. They have whipped, and that's actually a good point. We should probably drink. And they have whipped peanut butter.
Oh, Hazel says make an ice cream sandwich with them. Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
With the stupid waffles. Ooh, did you all see that thing with the fruit roll up? So you take a fruit roll up and you're supposed to take either ice cream or sherbet. And I'll be honest, I only had sherbet, but I saw it with the ice cream and it looks really good. Hi, Shane, how are you? And so you roll your fruit roll up out, you take a little dollop of ice cream, and then you roll it up like a taco or like a burrito.
Is this the one that kids are choking on all over the place?
No, kids are choking on it?
Yeah, there's apparently been like a rash of hospitalizations due to a fruit roll-up challenge of some sort.
This isn't a fruit roll-up challenge. This is a bunch of adults now eating this because it's so good. It's so good, and I don't have any idea of any children to this, but what happens is the fruit roll-up gets.
Hey, Jillian.
Jillian. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you drink your water and smile, okay? But they roll up and then they get hard and then they crisp. And it's, oh my God, it's so stinking good. Anyway, if you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend it. They're really, 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 really good.
Who's that? Rebecca saying hi. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Okay. Has everybody watched the news today? There was a whole bunch of crap on it. It was awful. Then there was some stuff about some other horrible stuff. There was a terrible story. And then there was a story that really just made you want to cry. So that's the news. The weather is outside. It always is. And so that's the weather. And there we go. That's the news today. I hope you all enjoyed it.
On to the next.
On to the next. Tomorrow, it may have the same type of thing. You never know. Hey, Angel, how are you? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm a little, I'm not upset. Like I said, I'm not upset. Heartbroken. Heartbroken would be more the word. Heartbroken. Shattered even. Shattered. What am I going to do now? Now I guess I'm going to have to go after somebody else. Who do you think I should go after?
I know what you should do.
What should I do?
You should
I'm
start
relaxing.
a campaign to get Ryan Reynolds to buy Kraft Peanut Butter Canada and then hire you as a spokesperson to bring it to America. Because now that he sold Mint Mobile for $1 gajillion, he can afford to buy Kraft Peanut Butter.
Okay, so wait a minute. You want me to start a campaign for Ryan Reynolds to purchase Kraft Peanut Butter Canada, which is not for sale.
Specifically
so he can hire me.
Right.
As an American spokesperson.
Right.
So they can bring it to Canada, or so they can bring it to the United States. Hi, William. How are you? I'm not really sure that's going to go over well.
I guess, you know what? I guess they don't even need to bring it to the United States. They could just have you tell everybody how good it is in the United States and then laugh because they can't get it.
Yeah, because honestly, like I looked at it on Amazon. And by the way, everybody in the entire world was like, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. You sure can for like $26 a jar. I mean, I love peanut butter, okay? But like $26 a jar of y'all, like, no. That's obviously why it's so expensive, because they don't want you to have it here. But dang it, man. Come on. You got a Big Pro? You got a Big Pro? You got a Big Pro. Oh, you got a Big Pro. You feel like sharing if you could be of help. I see. Hey, April from Michigan, how are you? Yeah, I wanted them to send me the peanut butter, honestly, because I didn't want to pay $27, $26 a jar or something. I think there was one for like $17 anyway. But I didn't want to do that, but I guess I'm going to have to do that. But now here's the problem, because I'm such a peanut butter person. And now I know that they have whipped peanut butter, and I know that they have extra creamy peanut butter. Yeah, they have extra creamy, and they have peanut butter with honey, and they have peanut butter with what's Nutella is, like the hazelnut. They've got hazelnuts and it's whipped. I mean, my God, could you just take a pretzel and eat that stuff? Jeez. Y'all don't even understand how lucky you are. If you were peanut butter people, you just don't understand. Okay. You don't know if you have a goober in the States, it's peanut butter and grape jelly. Yes. In the jar where yes, I have had that before. April, they're not going to send it to me. They contacted me and said, nope, sorry. They don't send to people outside of Canada, and they don't use influencers that are not Canadian. Again, I understand and I respect that. That's a company that's standing up for Canada, their country, and that's cool. And I get it. I'm just bitter because I want it.
So Mary says Ryan's in Ottawa buying the Ottawa Senators. And did I see that Ottawa's moving? That the Senators are moving? Is that?
Wait, Ryan Reynolds is buying the Ottawa Senators?
That's what Mary McPherson says.
Shut the front door, Mary. Is that right?
They need to have a football team in England and a hockey team in.
He's a football team in England?
I think it's in England. Yeah.
He's the coolest guy. He really is. He is the coolest guy.
If
only he would buy Canadian peanut butter.
Actually, here's how we do it. We got to get Hugh Jackman to goad him into it.
That's what we should do.
So, Hugh, if you're watching,
Hugh, because I'm sure that you
have
follow
your
me.
people call my people.
Yeah.
We got a fun way to pull one over on Ryan.
Right. Actually, I call him H because we're good friends, and you don't know that because you're not really a good friend. But the inner circle, we call him H. So hey H, if you could go ahead, he is cool and sexy. If you could go ahead and call Jimmy,
I agree.
He is great.
Cool and sexy.
Yes, he is cool and sexy. He's also modest.
Very much so.
And yeah, cute. Give me a call. Let's set something up. We'll get Ryan to buy the company that's not for sale. Oh my gosh, you know what we could do?
What?
Maybe we could get Hugh to make an offer on the Canadian peanut butter company that's not for sale.
Right.
So that
he can make Ryan jealous.
Ryan can be mad and be like, "What? You can't be buying my Canadian peanut butter company. This is Canadian peanut butter." And then there could be a war of peanut butter. We're going to start it.
Excuse
again.
What, New Zealand or Australia?
I think he's Australian. Does anybody know? Deanna, you can get honey peanut butter. Where are you? Oh, thank you. I love it too. You know what? It's like a gray taupey color. Thank you, Rebecca.
Mine's black.
Oh my gosh. You live in New Orleans. That's right. You get honey. Who makes honey peanut butter in New Orleans?
I put mine on the wrong side of my fingers. Though.
Yes, he did. He was doing something to the golf cart. My mother goes, "Jimmy, what did you do?" And she said, or he goes, "I was painting." And she said, "Where?" And he said, "In the driveway." And she goes, "Why were you painting the driveway?"
The asphalt wasn't black enough. Just had to touch it up a little.
My mother doesn't wear hearing aids a lot. Sometimes she doesn't hear very well, and it's terrible. And we kind of laugh, but oh my gosh. So we're going to start with peanut butter wars. Again, Kraft Peanut Butter Canadian. Kraft Peanut Butter Canada has no idea this is going on. But I do think it's funny that they replied right away, right?
Hey, that's great.
Right?
Yeah.
How do we become Canadian without actually becoming Canadian? I mean, not that I don't want to become Canadian, because obviously I do. I want to find the treasure on Oak Island, obviously. I've got to have some all dressed chips. I've got to try this chocolate wafer bar thing. What else is there in Canada?
I don't know if...
Oh, I need to find a moose. There's apparently moose everywhere. Somebody sent me a video of this moose just running alongside her. Just running alongside her. She's like, just another day. Going to work. There's a moose. Okay.
I don't know if Boofy still has dual citizenship or not, but I think he had dual citizenship when we were in high school.
Why?
Because he lived in Canada.
He did?
Yeah.
Justin, when did you live in Canada?
In
It's because they follow you and people are
late
probably
80s.
telling them to talk to you. Oh, no, April, it's because I did a video. And I said, please, everybody tag Kraft Peanut Butter Canada. And I put it on all four platforms. So there's a chance they got the message.
And she told everybody to tag them on all four platforms.
On all four platforms. So my guess is that they actually were, in fact, aware of the fact that I was begging them for peanut butter. I have no shame. Hi, Mike, how are you? Yeah, I have no shame. I got on and begged. I was like, yes, but Deanna, here's the problem. Here's my major problem now. I saw the Kraft peanut butter. I saw it. It looked luxurious. Did you see that video? That stuff looks like you could ice skate on it. It was, and she just took the spoon and she stuck it in and it didn't sink. It didn't sink. And then I pulled out my jib and I stuck a spoon in it and it sunk because it's not the same. And then this nice woman is like, Kraft does have peanut butter, Caitlin, in Canada. And it look, not only do they have peanut butter. You're going to die. They've got peanut butter. They've got crunchy. They've got extra smooth. They've got whipped. They've got it with honey. They've got whipped with honey. They've got whipped with
Maple.
no, with maple, with hazelnuts. They've got like a peanut butter smorgasbord.
I'll have to reach out to Robbie Wands.
Who?
My buddy Robbie Wands.
Robbie Wands, are you watching? Do you know of where we could get some peanut butter?
Yeah, at his local grocery store. He lives in Toronto. Yeah.
Well, yeah, basically, I mean, we could probably find somebody. I'm sure we could find somebody.
We could go up to see the Wits and pop across the bridge.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but then I'm going to bring a whole bunch of peanut butter back.
Yeah, we stop at the border.
Yes.
Stop at the border. Anything to declare?
Yes, Caitlin.
Be like,
I'm like, I got to declare the crap peanut butter is amazing. Is what I got to declare. And I haven't even tried this stuff yet. I didn't realize that you don't have crap peanut butter in the U.S. Yes, I know it's your favorite. I saw it. It's my favorite now too. I haven't even tasted it. They've got it freaking whipped. You just take a cracker. Yes, it is on Amazon, Caitlin. It's $26 a jar. Thus my earlier message to Kraft Peanut Butter Canada saying, hello, please send me some. I've never done that in my entire life with a product ever. Although I did write one time to the Mike and Ike people. This was many, many years ago because I bought a box of Mike and Ike that had, yeah, exactly, Caitlin, that had all these flavors in it. But one of the flavors that it was supposed to have was tropical fruit. I even want to say it was like the tropical fruit, like major flavor. Anyway, long story short, I bought this thing because, yes, Angie, they have it on Amazon, $26 a jar. Yeah. It does look heavenly. So I wrote to the Mike and Ike company. I was having a bad day. And I was like, I just wanted this fruit punch thing and none. It was like the beginning of email. And like, I wrote this thing and I was like, you ruined my day or something. I said, nicest company ever. They wrote back to me and they said, we are so sorry that you had a bad day and a bad experience with our products. We'd like to send you something if you would, accept it. And I'm like, well, sure. I thought they were going to send me like a gift certificate for like a free box of Mike and Ike's. No, they sent me like a huge box of like Mike and Ike's and hot tamales and Peeps and like every product that they made. It was excessive and it was amazing and it was over the top and I loved it so much. So anyway, kudos to the company that makes Mike and Ike's and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember which company it was. It was amazing. But now I tried Kraft peanut butter in Canada and it didn't work.
So Leslie says over here on YouTube that peanut butter is very high in oxalates. I didn't even know there were oxes in peanut butter.
Yeah, there's a lot of oxalates. They're not on time. What the heck's an oxalate?
I have no idea what an oxalate is.
What's an oxalate?
But apparently it's not good.
Oh, it's not good.
No, it's not good.
I thought peanut butter was really good for you. Uh-oh, your battery is running low. Oh, man, so is mine. Oh, we are not prepared for this in any way, shape, or form. This is the story of our lives. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, I was at...
oh, it's a poison.
It's a poison?
That's what Leslie says.
In peanut butter?
So, if you put them together, you get...
I'm going to say there might not be a lot in it because I have eaten a lot of peanut butter. Like a lot. My dad kind of has a theory that everything in the world is going to be okay. Kraft makes natural peanut butter that only has peanuts. Yeah, and there were 4 ingredients that she read off that bottle. It was peanuts, peanut oil, salt, and something else that I don't remember what it was, but it was like nothing. And then she was like, just foreign quality confectionaries. Yeah, there we go. And she was like, oh my gosh, it probably is so good because it has such bad stuff in it. And I was like, what are you talking about? You have peanuts, peanut oil, salt, and some other thing. And you think that has a lot of stuff in it? Oh my gosh. No wonder they won't sell it in America. You can't send it. It'll probably go bad. Yeah, right? I mean, I was like, what? Anyway, so I accidentally posted a picture of myself like at a store where I'm sitting there like I don't even know what I was doing. And I was like, bloop, oops, whoops. And I can't figure out how to do that. Like I'm constantly posting stuff on story on TikTok without meaning to. Does anybody else do that? Where you're like posting stuff and you're like, oh crap, I just went on story. I didn't mean to post it on story. I don't even know what the heck story is. Like, what is story on TikTok in comparison to Facebook and on Instagram and on YouTube? Do they even have story on YouTube? I don't even know. Do they? Why am I asking you? Do they have story on YouTube? You don't know anything about any of that. Do we have a story on YouTube? I know we have community, which is where I put like my morning motivational things, but I don't think there's like stories. There's like, are there posts?
Apparently oxalates are in like Bartender's Friend soaps and other cleaning products. And it's 112 milligrams. I don't know how much quantity contains that 112 milligrams. I'm gonna have to look into this, Leslie, because I eat a lot of peanut butter too. A lot of peanut butter.
Damn it! Hold on.
I doubt that would be a listed ingredient. Oh yeah, might.
Holy crap! There's a recipe on here for peanut butter energy bites.
Oh. God.
Oh my gosh. So on the, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to whack you. So on the Kraft peanut butter thing, I was freaking out because they have a recipe on the jar. So apparently they have a recipe on the peanut butter Jif jar, and I have never noticed that. Yeah. Yeah. There's a legal limit that they are allowed to put in to not harm people. Okay. So it's.
Yeah. I mean, really, Leslie, at the end of the day, if peanut butter is what kills me, all the things I've done in my life, peanut butter is what gets me.
Okay, it's got roasted peanuts.
So be it.
Sugar, molasses, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils. And the reason I'm saying it like that is because I can't see it, because I'm blind, because I have old eyes. Some sort of something, and oh, thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God, we've been married for so long. I'm using your reading glasses. That's what like old married couples do, right? They use each other's reading glasses, right? Anyway, rapeseed and soybean. The hell is rapeseed?
I'm gonna guess. Yeah.
Rapeseed, mono, and diglycerides and salt. This is made by the Smucker's company. Wait a minute. Smucker's makes Jif?
Mm-hmm.
When did that happen?
When they bought it.
When did you and Peanut Butter, that stitch of your, with our Canadian Mandy is a video I'm obsessed with. Oh my God, I know, right? Oh my gosh. My Comfy Life made that. She, it's amazing. And I love that. That took me by surprise. I did not expect that. That was so funny. And that boy is just, good God.
You're supposed to press 1-inch balls firmly together.
All right. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
To make your PB&J.
Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Too much oxalate can cause kidney stones. Where do you get that? Like, what's the ingredient? Yeah, you claim him. You claim him? No, he's mine. No, you can't have him. Or were you claiming Ryan Reynolds? Because, yeah. Oh, you were claiming Whitey. You were claiming Whitey. Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. Yeah. The Canadian. Yeah. You have Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, for God's sakes. I'm an older woman, so back in the day, you had Michael J. Fox. Not that there's anything wrong with Michael J. Fox. I'm just saying, I'm a little bit older, so that would be where I would go.
He doesn't need batteries. Oh, that was terrible.
What?
I said he doesn't need batteries. Oh, that was terrible.
What does that mean? I don't understand it.
Just leave it on the table and walk away. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. It was horrible.
Did you say something really inappropriate that I
Oh,
just
totally.
totally didn't get?
Totally inappropriate.
I hate it when he does that. And then I don't get it. And then I'm kind of like, what? Anyway, I understand the Canadian. He is just so pretty. Hi, Josh. How are you? Yeah. So you guys have Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, Michael J. Fox. You have maple syrup. You have Kraft peanut butter. You have apparently something called all dressed chips. Some chocolate wafer bar that's like, that's too funny. He vibrates. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, Jim. No. Hello, Heather from Pittsburgh. Hi, how are you? Oh, the guy from Wolverine. Yes. Yes, he is Hugh Jackman. He was so good in the Greatest Showman. I'm so trying to change the subject. He was so good in the Greatest Showman. I thought he was amazing. Who would have thought that Wolverine can sing and dance? Huh? Who'd have thunk? But and then when he was Wolverine and he was just so mean. You're in Canada. You're in Ontario. Yes, Ontario is by me. And no, Quebec is by me. And Ontario is on the other side by Washington State, right? Right? My husband is such a pain. I know. He is just he is like, I mean, he's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But he's like a 4th grade boy who's best friends with Cartman. Like he's not one of the crew, but he's like really good friends with Cartman. You guys are pen pals.
Like the side character that shows up every so often.
Yeah, you're like the guy that comes into South Park on like Easter break or
Okay, we're in Pennsylvania.
Oh, we can't say that. We'll be in spring. Can we say spring break? Spring break, seasonal break. Spring.
Well, I mean, you might offend.
I don't want to offend Phil, Punxsutawney Phil. I don't want to offend Punxsutawney Phil. So I'm just gonna say
Jessica's stealing my joke. So horrible.
Don't tell anybody. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. They're gonna cut me off here again. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute! Whoa! Josh, thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Holy cow! Josh liked your joke. Oh gosh. It was the joke, wasn't it, Josh? I'm gonna get kicked off for this. Oh no! It's awful. Oh no!
Now the funny thing is that Josh is actually
not from you, girl. I'm telling so many people.
Josh is actually Michael J. Fox's pseudonym that he uses to go on social media without anybody knowing it's him.
Oh, thank you, Deanna. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. We got a hat and a mustache. I mustached you a question. Did you see that video of that guy who was getting gifts and he was like, stop doing that. Stop. What was he saying? Stop messing with my stuff. Hi, Kara, how are you? I always want to say white rice. I don't know why, but it's white ice. But the guy who's like, what is he saying? Stop messing with the aesthetic. Stop messing with the aesthetic. Remember that video? You have no idea. Okay, so there's this really funny of this guy who's going live. I mean, it has to be a publicity stunt for his candle making company or something like that. But he was like, don't gift anything to me. Don't do that. I live on my daddy's money. I don't have to get any money from you, but buy a candle. I have a really good business, but buy a candle. But my daddy pays for everything. Stop this. People start putting hats on him, and he's like, I don't wear hats. I don't like hats. Kara, the Kraft peanut butter saga. Oh, no. I'm going to make a very long story that we've repeated 20 times short. Kraft peanut butter, Canada. does not ship to the United States, and they do not ship to any influencers that are not Canadians. As a woman who is loyal to my peeps, I appreciate that. I appreciate the Canadians being loyal to the Canadians. I like that. As a peanut butter lover, I'm like, what? I gotta have the yes, Kara. I gotta have peanut butter. I'm gonna have to like run across the border. How do you think the Border Patrol is gonna handle that? Ma'am, what are you doing? I need peanut butter.
Yeah. Do you have anything to declare?
I just need to get to that gas station right there. I just need the peanut butter. I just take exactly.
You can't bring that across the border.
I'm not going to. I'm going to eat it right now. I wonder if you could. Like, I wonder if you could. I bet you'd have to declare it, wouldn't you? It's just like, I'll go.
Yeah, it's not like it was in the old days where you can ride in the bed of a pickup truck across the Peace Bridge under the tonneau cover with like four of your friends and have nobody mention anything to customs as you're going through that there's 4 people under the tonneau cover.
Nope, nobody's there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jessica. I don't even know what that just did. That was awesome. Like, how did that happen? That is so cool. I would appreciate that so much. Okay, so now I am going to say.
Yes, Mike, we have.
Yes, I would love to receive some peanut butter, but I don't want anybody to be like going crazy, okay? My P.O. box is on my page, so you can find it. But
on our link tree.
It's on our link tree. I'm sorry. So you can find it, but I don't want anybody else going out there because it was $26 a jar on Amazon. So don't be paying $26 a jar. But I would love some peanut butter.
Unless you can get it in quantity, and then we can sell it for $26, $25 a jar on Amazon.
Right? Yeah. No, that's not good. No, we would not be doing that. I'm pretty sure that's like illegal, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm so hot.
Quit bragging.
No, I'm so. 1 kilogram of it. What's a kilogram? Oh my gosh. I don't know what a kilogram is. They have it with honey. Yes. They have it whipped with honey. They have it whipped with honey. They have it whipped with
Kilo means 1,000.
Okay. They have it whipped with honey. They have it whipped with
So
I'm having a person summer. Oh, you have no idea. Like I'm so like I went to my gynecologist and she's like, okay, so we're going to start you on the estrogen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please just give me the hormones. Oh my God. Like I'm dying. Look at me. I'm dying. He's cool as a cucumber. I still think that it has to do with the lights, but he says, no, that's not what it is.
Nope.
Hi, Dakota. How are you? Hi, Melinda. How are you? Yes. Evening primrose. Okay. So I tried that too. And it made my skin look really, really good. Really good. But then, I took it for a while and then it just kind of like, it stopped. I also took, what was that stuff you got me? The
horny goat weed.
Horny goat weed. Was it really called that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Horny goat weed. And that helps too for like 2 weeks. And then it stopped working. I don't know if I like get a tolerance to it. Oh, believe me, I'm taking the estrogen. I started the estrogen yesterday. So I'm pretty much at this point, like I would take anything. I went through you do, Kara. My mother had that done and she really, like, it was like a great day for those of us at home. We were like, yeah.
So, question about where your tumbler came from.
Oh, my tumbler. Okay, so my tumbler, you're going to get hotter before you get cooler taking estrogen? What?
So back in the day when we lived in Phoenix, we could like cook eggs and cookies on the dashboards of our car and the hood of our car.
That. Oh, I can't get hotter.
I can cook cookies on you while you're sleeping.
Tell me you're kidding, Jenny. I can't get any hotter. Just come to Canada. No kidding. Now we really have to move to Canada because I feel like anybody else do this where you feel like all the men are like,
maybe what? Lori's related to Ryan.
Lori, are you related to Ryan Reynolds? asking maybe you could get him to buy Kraft peanut butter for me. So I could, have some. My body's going to need time to adjust to the new medication. Oh my God. Horny goat. No, it did not give me any dirty dreams whatsoever. It didn't do anything like that.
I did.
We had all the jokes.
I did find her eating tin cans a couple of nights, but
oh my God! Wait a minute! This isn't goats. This is the sheep. So when we first moved to Pittsburgh, this is a terrible story.
Oh yeah.
This is a terrible, terrible story about me. Okay. So I'm a moron, and
I can keep a straight face.
And he just keeps going, right? Like he's like Seth MacFarlane with the joke. Like it was funny like 20 minutes ago, and he just keeps going, and he'll ride that thing until the horse is dead. But so we're driving down the road, and we passed a sign really quickly that said steep hill. You met Ryan Gosling? Did he smell good? He looks like he smells good to me. I bet he smells good. Let me know how he smelled. Just asking. So we were driving along, and it says steep hill. And I said, did that sign say sheep hill? And Jimmy says, yes, it did say sheep hill. You see, in Pittsburgh, the roads, the roads are
There's a lot of hills.
The hills are
they're hard to mow.
They're hard to mow. That was it.
So a lot of people keep sheep on the hills to eat the mat.
No, you told me that the highway patrol had all these sheep that they brought in, and they would cut the grass with them, and that you had to be really careful because they were so steep that sometimes the sheep fell off, and that's why they had the sheep hill warning. And then I was like, whoa. And I'm looking around, right? I'm looking at this, and he says, and that's why sometimes the goats have different size legs. Yeah. That's when I was like, what? Yeah, and I turned and looked at him, and he's shaking, and he's crying, and he's like gripping the steering wheel with just like all the might in the world. And he's just going along. And I was like, Matthew McConaughey smells bad.
He kind of looks like he'd smell bad, to be honest with you.
I think that he does kind of look like he would smell bad. Yeah. I actually went to the same high school as Brad Pitt. I was not in the same class as him, but I went to the same high school as him. He smells. He has terrible BO. He has, I'm sure that he has changed since, he was in high school, but when he was in high school, he was a sticky boy.
He could afford all the patchouli he wants.
He could have his whole probably scent gland sucked out of him and shoved back in or something like that. Yeah. That is so. You took him out for a beer, and he did smell good. Oh gosh, I hear he's actually really very nice. Jason Aldean is fine all around. I heard somebody on TikTok talking about. Finish the story. Which story, Dosha? About Sheep Hill?
The sheep
about Jimmy with the Sheep Hill?
Different lengths of legs.
Yeah, no, I realized at the moment.
The uphill leg gets shorter than the downhill leg, so that they don't tipple over.
Mm-hmm. It was when he got to that part, and he started explaining about the legs being different lengths, that I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And so I turned around, I turned and looked at him, and he's crying. He's trying so hard not to laugh. And I was like, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. You got me again. And then you're like, oh. And then, by the way, he comes by naturally because his father came to our house. Again, we had just moved here. And so we were trying to put in ourselves, which, by the way, was a horrible, horrible fiasco. Horrible fiasco. Would put in a fence. People have said that my whole life. You just found out it's not true. What's not true? Kyle Reed, damn girl is so gross. People have said
that one leg's longer than the other.
Somebody smelled that. Somebody smells. Jason Aldean is fine all around that. You just found that out. I don't know. Anyway, okay. The goat thing. Wait, Kitty, you thought that your whole life? You thought that the goats don't eat the grass on the side of the hills. They don't eat the goats. He does. So
Well, they eat whatever the hell they want.
they're goats, but they, I mean, they don't. They're. Oh, you just found out now that their legs aren't different. That they have even leg.
So,
Yep.
did you see, Kelly,
Yeah.
that there was a study that just came out that Kitty, that came out that people,
Rosalie, no, I did not. I will look for it.
the people that grew up with prevalence of dad jokes actually are better adjusted to life as an adult.
That is an actual statistic. That is
Well,
a
I don't know
true
about an
statement.
actual statistic, but there was at least one study done that proved that to be the case. So it sounds like you must be a pretty well-adjusted person too.
Our daughter is so well-adjusted. She's 10 going on 22. She's that well-adjusted. And it is 8 o'clock. It is the top of the hour. And I want to make sure everybody is drinking their water. I want to go back and tell you really quickly, my water tumbler is from Charlie's Trinkets. She has my Water is Magic saying, whoop, whoop. There we go. She has my Water is Magic saying, and she's the only one who can use it. And then she put my name on it. It was a gift. I had no idea she was making it. She told me she was making it, and she sent it to me. I love it. It is amazing. I drink water out of it every single day. And I loved it so much that I got Lizzie one. And I use tumblers all the time. I cannot tell you how exciting it is for me to get a tumbler. I mean, like, it is just like a big deal. But I have a lot. So, but I have like different tumblers for different things. Oh, good night, Dosha. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Mm-hmm. And thank you so much, Caitlin. And I just love them so much. But I use this all the time for my water. And I drink like 8 of them a day.
TikTok, you're going for a ride.
TikTok's going for a ride.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I gotta plug in here.
Ooh.
You're gonna lose you too. There we go.
Here we go. We're back. I caught it.
Nice catch.
Thank you. You're a faux pas. You're not allowed to make dad jokes. Oh, that's funny.
Fox paw.
That's funny. You're a faux pas. That's funny. I froze. Wait, I froze. Who made it? Who made what?
Yeah, Facebook's having a funny game that they're playing tonight.
But that's TikTok.
Oh,
okay, so I think Jimmy was doing. Oh, who made the tumbler? So the tumbler was made by a company called Charlie's Trinkets. Her name is Sherry, and it is Charlie's Trinkets, and they are beautiful. They are phenomenal. She put my name on it. It's got a little sun on it, and then she's got my Water is Magic saying, and I love it. And I don't know if you know my Water is Magic saying, but water is magic, and you should drink it all day long. And every time you take a sip, you should smile, because if you are actually drinking as much water as you are supposed to, and you drink it all day long, if you smile every time you take a sip, you'll be finding out that you are in fact smiling all day long, which will make you happy. So you will be hydrated, you will be happy, and you'll be in a great place mentally. You just will. So there you go. That's my Water is Magic. That's my saying. And every time you take a sip of water, you should always smile. So there we go. Now we are at the top of the hour, and Jimmy just walked out the door. He didn't even get me any more water. Huh. Jimmy. Jimmy. And Sherry made it for me. Her company is called Charlie's Trinkets, and they are wonderful. And it's a big one. So it's not just like okay, so here's like a Coke can. Here's Jimmy's Coke can. So it's a big tumbler. It's like, well, if that's 8 ounces, is that 8 ounces? That's 12 ounces. This is like 24 ounces, but it's bigger than that, I think. Because it's a lot. I put a lot of water in that thing, and I love it. I love it. She is drying out like a sponge. Yes, I am, Jimmy. He went outside. He's probably doing some of the golf cart. He loves those golf carts, man. If like some people are like, my husband has like a girlfriend in his like Porsche or something like that. My husband's girlfriend is a golf cart. What does that mean? What does that say about me? Like, I lose the batteries. I'm gonna get kicked off the platforms. I'm not even drinking tonight. Woo! Woo! We should just do that. No, we should skip that. But it drives him wild. Yes, it does. It does. And you know what? He's so funny with it. Because, you know, it's his like hobby, you know. And we've got a couple golf carts. So he like drives down to it's not that far. I mean, it's certainly not far enough to necessitate a golf cart, but he drives down to the bus stop to get Elizabeth. And then he drives back up, you know, and she loves it. And Minnie, the dog, loves to sit in the golf cart and go down with him and all this stuff. It's just the funniest thing, the absolute funniest thing. And, you know, Minnie is this big, huge, fluffy white dog. So like when she's driving down there, her hair is just flying. She looks like that dog from, remember that old Disney movie, like the Invisible Dog or something like that? Like that old, like shaggy, what kind of dog was that anyway? He was like a sheepdog or something, right? Yeah, he was a sheepdog. Remember? And then he like had all that hair. And when he would, anyway, he looks like she looks like a sheepdog. She is so stinking cute. I love her so much. And she is just the shaggy dog. There you go. There you go. You gotta go. You gotta love your go-kart more than you love me. He does not love his go-kart more than he loves me, but he does love that go-kart. We have an old one that, oh, thank you so much, Trey. I appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, you kill me with your memes every day. I've got to stop. I go on Trey's page and I basically just search for your memes at this point. I mean, I'm stealing them all. And I just go through and I just laugh. You have the best memes. I don't know where you get them, if you belong to some sort of subscription or something like that, but you have the best memes. If you guys like memes, I would highly recommend going to Trey Jones' page on Facebook and follow her. She's phenomenal. She always has great memes. And you put up like multiple a day too. So it's not like you just like do one a day. You put up multiples. I crack up. It makes me so happy. Because of course, I'm always on like social media. Always. I'm on my phone almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Somebody said to me the other day, you don't really sleep a lot. And I was like, no, I don't. I used to sleep a lot. Like I would go to bed at like 8. I would sleep until 5. And then I'd get up and I would do my exercises and I would, you know, wake up and do all that kind of stuff. And now I don't necessarily do all of that. I'm like on my phone still at like 11 o'clock at night sometimes. I'm texting, replying, writing back and stuff like that. And I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. But I finally wake up and at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna just sit here for a minute. And I'm like writing stuff like with one eye, like, oh my gosh, I hope I spelled that right. One day I said good morning. It's a Tuesday. It was like a Wednesday. Then people are like, wait a minute, isn't it Wednesday? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it is Wednesday. I am so sorry. I just messed everybody up. People are like, oh my gosh, they're in panic going to work. Whoops. No, everything is fine. Honey, can you grab me some more water, please?
Joe Boo need a refill?
I do need a refill. Joe Boo does need a refill. Did you guys ever see that movie? A League of Their Own? Oh my gosh, wrong movie. I'm so sorry. It's a Wild Thing. It's Major League. Wild Thing. Bah, 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 bah. You know how the guy's like screen hung over is what I call it. Yes, all the time. I feel exactly like that. I'm like, holy cow. I'm frothing my creamer in the morning and I'm like, holy moly. The movie, the Major League, where he sings Wild Thing, and Bob Uecker's in there. We have an autographed signed baseball by Bob Uecker. That's right. I know y'all jellies. I know y'all. Hey, Allie, how are you? But that is an amazing, amazing thing to have, is a Bob Uecker autographed baseball. Yes. So in the movie, there was the gentleman who was a baseball player who obviously, invited. I would love to figure out how to do you have any Kraft peanut butter being delivered soon? Oh, Mary Ann. Oh, Mary Ann. Let me just, okay, I'm not going to just I'm going to just rear digest this whole thing. Kraft Peanut Butter Canada does not ship to anyone outside of Canada, and they only work with Canadian influencers. As an American, or not as American, as a loyal person, just period, I can understand that and I respect that. As a peanut butter lover, I'm like, I want the peanut butter. Anyway, so back to
So YouTube's freezing too. Wobbly.
YouTube is freezing too. Okay, then you know what? There's something going on with the internet.
We gotta call our service provider.
No, Jimmy, there's a storm coming.
Well, I understand there's a storm coming, but that shouldn't necessarily influence us until the storm gets here.
Yeah, but it's going to get here in like 20 minutes.
Okay.
You don't think it's like affecting them, like, I don't know, a little bit south or something? A little bit west? West? Did you know that's how you do it? West?
East, north, south.
All right, anyway. So a league of their own, Joe Boo, right? So the guy, the baseball player. That's thunder. Maybe we should actually get off. Don't shoot. Jimmy, I swear to I am so sorry.
Hey, I skipped the frothing my creamer in the morning thing. So
long story short, in Major League, the guy is playing baseball, and he's a baseball player, and he's like, got TV country. Oh, I'm so thank you. I love you so much. I saw you the other day. I was so happy to see you, by the way. I hadn't seen you in forever, and I was just so happy to see you. I love you so much. Anyway, okay. I'm glad to see you back. So anyway, back to this. Oh my gosh, I keep bopping around. This really isn't that great of a story after all this. It's just like the scene in the movie where the guy's like got the baseball and he's like been loyal to his little Joe Boo guy, and he's like, everybody else is like, Joe Boo is this, thing that you're just making up. And he's like, Joe Boo is who I pray to. And Joe Boo does this for me. And Joe Boo does this for me. And then the one guy is like, are you saying that Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
Are you saying Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
You've not seen this movie. You really need to, because we love it so much. We quote it all the time. And it's just, you telling me that Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball. And then at the very end of these, I can't remember the guy's name. He can't hit a curveball. He can't hit a curveball. I don't know about Jesus, but he can't hit a curveball. And so he's like up to bat, right? And he's got, the movie is Major League. Okay. It's a baseball movie. And he's got his bat and he's just banging in his hand, right? And he goes, Joe Boo. Joe Boo, I pray to you. I look out for you when people make fun of you. I stand up for you. But Joe Boo, you don't let me hit this ball now. I say, fuck you, Joe Boo. I do it myself. So Jimmy and I always say, yes, Trey. Charlie Sheen is in it. So Jimmy and I always say to each other, fuck you, Joe Boo. I'll do it myself. Nobody knows what that is.
And the other thing I say constantly from that is just a bit outside.
I wonder what movie it is that we quote the most. It could very well be that movie. There are major quotes in that movie. Oh,
Ball
Major
35.
League. Ball 35.
Who fucking cares? Nobody's listening anyway. If you are a baseball fan in any way, shape, or form, actually, you don't even need to be a baseball fan. This movie is just funny. Yeah. It's just funny, and you got to just see it. It's about the Cleveland Indians, which I don't think you can say anymore. And they what are they going to do about that? Do about what?
How are they going to handle that?
What, the Cleveland Indians?
For real, like being politically correct.
Yeah.
With like Major League, because that's really, now that I think about it, of course, very, very politically incorrect.
How so?
Well, they're the Cleveland Indians, for God's sakes, Jim. They bang on a drum.
They're the Cleveland Indians for 100 years.
I know, but like, what are they going to do with movies? Like, how?
Yes, Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy. Oh my God, my mother comes in one day and she goes, "Oh, I saw the best movie." We're like, "Really?" My mother. She goes, "Ted."
Yeah. Now, this woman doesn't think I'm funny in the least.
Oh no. She doesn't think I'm funny either.
Doesn't like our humor.
I don't think she likes us, but
in the least.
But really,
and Ted is like, if you haven't seen Ted, it's about a talking teddy bear.
Oh, thank you, Josh.
And
I know, Josh is not sad. What are we gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do with movies like that?
Well, I mean, it's not like they can go back and change it with the Guardian. You know what?
Steven Spielberg went back and changed E.T. Took all of the guns out of it. Oh gosh, I can't say that. I'm sorry. The things out. The pew pew. I'm gonna get canceled.
Pew pews.
The pew pew. You can't say that. You can't say that anymore.
I just
on all these platforms
on Freevee or whatever. I just watched a Charlie Chan movie, and Charlie Chan was supposed to be a Chinese detective guy, played by an Englishman, who they squinted out his eyes and made him up and go like
you can't do that.
Stereotypically, politically incorrect at this point in time.
Jackie Chan made that movie.
No, Charlie Chan. There were 5 or 6 movies based on books that were made in probably the late 40s.
I don't know who Charlie Chan is.
I watched them with my dad when I was a kid. I mean, they were double features for a nickel for him when he was 10 years old. Yeah.
Oh, so they were really good movies.
Oh, they're very entertaining. They're quite entertaining. They're very funny. The other one I just watched was Duck Soup.
Oh, I think with
Marx
Brothers. I saw that. Yeah. You know what I forgot to mention? We have to watch. Now we're gonna have to watch tonight The Curse of Oak Island because, of course, we have to watch that. And I stayed up. I didn't get a chance to watch it last night because I went to bed too early. And then the other thing is on Freevee. Okay, do you guys get this channel called Freevee? FREEVEE. It's on
it used to be IDBM channel.
Yeah, something like that. Well, anyway,
IBMD, Internet Movie Database, IMDb.
Yeah, there we go. So anyway, so it's on this channel, Freevee. Okay, they have this show. What was that show called that we watched? Scarred? No, Scammed? No. Get out of jail. What is that? Squandered? No, it's screwed. No. Jeannie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good evening as well. What was it? What is that? Shoot! But they get out of jail. They're released. Okay, this is based on a true story. Okay, it's 3 people that were in jail or prison when COVID hit, and they released a whole bunch of prisoners. This is a true story. They released a whole bunch of prisoners during the COVID thing that they felt that were not high risk. And so these people got out and they were like, we don't even know why we're getting out. What is COVID? And the guards let them out and they were like, okay, now you have to be made aware of the fact that there is a stay at home demand. And they're like, stay at home? We just got out of jail. And they're like, well, you got to go back somewhere. Bye-bye. Basically, you can't stay here, but you got to go someplace else. Bye-bye. And they close the gates and they're like, oh my gosh. So these 3 people end up hooking up with one of their mothers, and the mother is Martha Plimpton. If that doesn't tell you how good this show is, I don't know what is. She's amazing. I can't remember what the name of the show is, but she's amazing. Okay. So there is an entire season of this show. Yes. What was that show? It's yes, it was it wasn't bail reform. It was literally when they released all of the people during COVID. They just had the jails too full, I guess. And they were like, we're just going to release them because we don't know what to do with them. So anyway, Martha Plimpton, Martha Plimpton was in The Goonies. She was married to River Phoenix in real life. She was in that movie with River Phoenix that he was in with Harrison Ford, The Mosquito Coast or something like that. Sprung. That's it, Deanna. You're so smart. Deanna. Yes, it's Sprung. You guys have got to watch it. It is so good. Sprung is funny. Martha Plimpton is amazing in it. The other dude, the main character dude, they're all phenomenal in it. Not the type of movie that I would have been like, oh, I'm going to watch that show. But for whatever reason, on one day, it just was like, yeah, I want to watch it. The next show that they have coming out that I want to watch that premiered on the 3rd. What's today? The 5th?
Sprung, Tabby, and Kimberly both said
yes, Sprung. Thank you. They have a new show coming out on Freeview that it premiered the 3rd. And it's kind of like that old show they had that was like Joe Blow, where they made a reality show around one person. Well, that's what they've done again, except it's a quote unquote jury trial. Okay. Everybody is an actor on this entire show except the poor schmuck who has no idea that any of this is going on. He's just there. He thinks he's been called to jury duty. No, he hasn't. He's the star of his own reality show. And what I think not Scott Wolf. Who's that actor? There's a legitimate like actor in it.
Beowulf? No.
He was the guy who played Laser Eyes in the Wolverine. What's his name? The laser dude
X-Men?
in X-Men. The laser dude. What's his real name?
The guy that played?
Yes. The guy who played him.
Dude.
He was also in the movie Hairspray. And he like dances. And he's a good looking guy. He's probably from freaking Canada. He like dances and sings. He's real talented. James something or other. Anyway, so he's in it too.
What's up, Chad?
That's crazy. Yes, Jennifer. It's so anyway, so there's this one guy. He's like not John Travolta. That was a good one though. That was a good one. Marston. Yes, James Marston. John Marston. Deanna, I swear to God, it's like in my brain. It's like we're like kismet, babe. We're like kismet. So yes, that's exactly who it is. Is it James Marston? John Marston. There's the J. Anyway, he is in the jury, and he's like, I'm a famous actor. And the judge is like, I don't know who you are. You're on the jury. Of course, it's all set up. I am so excited to see this. It premiered on the 3rd. We're going to watch it tonight after Oak Island, because you know the curse of Oak Island. I swear they're going to find that gold today or last week, right? Tell me, my Canadian friends, they found it, right? It is the Knights of the Templar that have buried the Holy Grail there, right? The Ark of the Covenant is there, and like, I don't know. It's not James Howlett. It's James Marsden. It's James Marsden. That's who it was. And he is, in the clip that I saw, he was really funny. He was like a very arrogant, like, hey, I'm an actor. I can't be on the jury. And the judge really kind of like, I don't have any idea who you are. Sit down. Sit down and shut up, boy. Not to be like, I enjoy watching professional actors have that happen to them, but just saying. Have I ever watched X, The Generation That Changed the World? Is that like an X-Men movie? No.
It would be about Generation X, most likely.
Like us? Like us? It's on National Geographic. Hold on, I gotta write it down. I'll forget it. Ouch!
Hey, baby.
Oh, even. That really hurt.
Don't do that.
That really hurt. Generate X. The generation that changed the world. Yeah, because we changed the world. I don't know if it was for the better. Because, look at our kids. We're in big trouble. So we are really in big trouble. I look at all those, and I don't mean to be mean, but I do look at those videos of those people that get interviewed, and they're like, how many states are there in the United States? And they're like, 4. Where are you off to? I'm off to class. What are you? I'm a political science major.
Who was George Washington? Oh, I think I bought weed from him one time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what year was the country founded? 1920. Who did we fight in the American Revolution?
No, the one that got me.
Oh, right. We are so doomed, Deanna. We are so doomed.
What was it?
We're so doomed. So doomed.
Spanish-American War.
But as long as we have peanut butter, we're going to be okay. get some of that peanut butter. I am. I may have to drive to Canada to get some of that peanut butter.
We'll all be in the old folks' home with bed sores because all of our.
Hi, Stacy. How are you? I'm so happy you're here. I say good morning to Stacy every morning, and I am so glad you're here now. Everybody say hi to Stacy. We're like, hi, Stacy. It is a fantastic movie, right? Right? Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to watch it. I think that we are in big trouble with the next generation. I think that we're going to be in, like you said, the old folks' homes with jars of peanut butter, but it's cool. I'm okay. I'm a peanut butter person. I would like the whipped though, because that by that point I probably won't have teeth. So it'll be easier for me to just they'll totally gonna get bed sores. Maybe what we can do is figure out some sort of a pulley system that we can all pull, roll.
Rotisseries.
Or rotisserie.
Rotisserie. That's right.
Rotisserie chicken.
So that's her one.
That's my story.
Get back at me because I used to call rotisserie chicken rotisserie chicken.
Yes.
Because it made more sense to me that way.
Yes. And we're driving by one day Boston Market, and he says, "I really don't like that rotisserie chicken." And there was a moment of silence. And in that moment of silence, I felt pure joy. I felt pure joy for the moment because I knew what I was about to say was going to be so monumental to me and so beneficial to him. It was a moment that I will live with forever as a moment of joy. And I said, "Do you mean rotisserie or rotisserie chicken?" Now I'm saying it. "Do you mean rotisserie chicken?" And he says, "Oh, is that the way you say that?" When I tell you, we almost had to pull over because I was laughing so hard. Tears pouring down my face. I almost peed my pants. Maybe a little bit came out, but it wasn't like a full flow. And it was so freaking funny. Again, this was my one thing. I do sheep hill and, stupid stuff. I say stupid stuff all the time. And yeah, that was it. The one I have. I tell that story a lot.
So, Kimberly, yeah, we're totally invested in the brothers and their journey to find what the truth of Oak Island is, whether it's a giant sack of doubloons or just some really cool historical stories that nobody knew.
Bourbon capital of the year. UGG meant bourbon capital of the year.
I'm supposing she's correcting herself from a previous.
UGG meant bourbon capital of the year.
Scroll up and see what she said before.
1698. I mean, still $16.
Jar of peanut butter. It's crazy.
Now, I don't know.
Speaking of peanut butter,
there was. Oh shoot!
Leslie wants us to do a
from Bardstown, Kentucky, Bardstown, capital of the year. I love you, but does hubby have a page? My husband does have a page. Oh, I'm so glad I went back and looked at that. My husband does have a page, and guess what it is? It is You're Not Funny Jim, and he spelled it wrong. That's right. He's going to tell you he did it on purpose, but he's a liar. He did it because he spelled you're wrong. Go ahead.
On Facebook, I'm Jim Turner.
He's Jim Turner.
Look for the head.
Just look for the head. Oh my gosh. One more thing, you guys. Check this. Oh my, you guys are not going to believe this. I washed the cup again. I did. I washed the freaking cup again.
This cup's been through the washer about a dozen times. And
I'm not even kidding you.
This
look at the sticker.
Stupid sticker's still just rolling like a rock star.
So we got these stickers. Lizzie made. Can you see? Oh man, it's not. Why can't you see it? Oh, it's Jimmy's head. And yeah, okay. So we got these stickers. Lizzie made some flippant comment about one day about about how Jimmy never gets her stickers for anything, which he does.
She's
stickers
like,
all the time.
she's like, you never get me anything. You don't even ever get me
Yes,
stickers.
Dana. Yes.
And
You
I'm
know-
like, oh yeah, I'll get the stickers.
So he got her stickers with his face all over it, right? And there's like this whole thing of stickers. And I'm not even kidding you. I personally have put this in the dishwasher at least 10 times. How many times have you done it?
Half dozen at least.
This thing has stayed on. There are no like lifting marks. This is not like a glass sticker. I don't really know what to say about this, but like this company should get some sort of something out of this. Like if you want to put stickers on a cup, this is the sticker company to do it with. I mean, if you want a picture of your head, I don't know if they do other things.
Yeah, you can do whatever. You send them in a picture, and you can do your dog, you can do a giraffe, you could do your pet iguana, you could do. I should do the World Wrestling Monica picture.
No. No. And don't do that picture with me with that thing in my mouth either. Don't do that either. Jimmy, well, we've been married a long time. We've been together for 24 something years. So like we've lived a long life, with each other. And so
that would make a great t-shirt, wouldn't it?
God. Oh my God, Jimmy, you know what we should do?
We should make t-shirts of that. That would be great. We should do the little Jimmy head on the back collar of the t-shirt.
That could be the logo. That could be
like on this shirt.
You've got the lead head logo right there.
Logo. I don't know if everybody can see that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do. This is going to be the Monica's Open House logo. There you go. Jim's face. So we're playing this game. You know that game you put the mouthpiece in? And it makes your mouth like, yeah, and it does like, you're like, and you talk like that. So I did it. I was playing the game, man. I was in it to win it. And Jimmy took a picture of it. And then he made it his screensaver. So now every time I call him, that's what pops up.
It's the phone one. And then another time I got a great picture. She was pretending Lizzie was probably, I don't know, 6 or something, and she's like pretending to be an ogre. She's all, rah! And it looks like 1987 WWE, or at that point WWF.
Is that when she put all that makeup on my face too? I think I have like makeup on my face, and I'm like, ah!
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But she's in like this classic studio wrestler pose from back in the day.
Yeah. There you go. So anyway, if you are trying to buy stickers for glasses, I would highly recommend this company. I don't know what the company is, but if you ask me on another day, I'll let you know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll look up who I bought them from, and
I don't know. Oh, and they got little teeny tiny ones. So then we
don't tell them it's gonna ruin a surprise for later.
I'm not gonna tell about that. Jimmy starts putting about all kinds of everything.
Oh yeah.
And one of our friends
tagging all our friends' phones.
One of our friends smokes a vape thingamajigger, and he's stuck it on her battery. Hi, Yvonne, how are you? How are things in the mine today? Did you get a lot of opals? There we go. Jimmy stuck the sticker on her little vape thingamajigger, I guess like the battery or whatever. She didn't notice it for like a week. And then she was like, oh my God, there's Jimmy. Hi, Ann, how are you? Ooh. Oh my goodness.
You know what? If
can I get them with your cool hubby face? Sure. I'll send you some that have like a bunch of them gone. So absolutely.
And yeah, you can send them any picture you want. So if you have a picture of the Eiffel Tower that you want made into a sticker, they'll make it into a sticker.
Oh, I'm sweating again. Holy cow. I think I need some more horny goat weed or something. What's that? Horny goat root? What's that stuff called?
Horny goat weed.
Yeah. Horny goat weed. Jeez Louise. You would think it would do something else to you, I mean, with a name like that, with a name like Smuckers. I can't believe they make peanut butter. I think that's kind of a racket, don't you? They make peanut butter and jelly. Are we sure that this is Water Wednesday? Oh, yeah. This is Water Wednesday. This is us in our natural state. Yes. God help us all. Okay. That actually brings us to this Saturday. This Saturday, we usually have the Saturday Night Shot Society, but it is the night before Easter, and we are not going to be having a Saturday Night Shot Society the night before Easter, because that's a bad idea. And we are having the whole family here for Easter. So we're going to do
instead,
we're going to do a Friday night. So tonight is Wednesday. We're going to be
we're all going to have a good Friday.
We're going to be off tomorrow, and we're going to have a great Friday night. So I hope that you will all join us for a special Friday night. I literally am just sweating. I'm like just gross.
You're glistening.
Oh, I'm not glistening.
You're
You're
like a ham in the oven.
I need basted.
Oh, you're throwing softballs.
Oh, geez. Stop, Jim. Stop. Hi, Chantal. How are you? Oh, Stacey, I hope you do. How was your day? Christina, it's hot inside of me because I went through menopause. I'm post-menopause, but I just started estrogen, and I've also now just found out that apparently you get hotter before you get cooler, which nobody told me that before I took this estrogen, by the way. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm just gross right now. Like, I'm so sorry that I can't even believe I'm telling you all this. Like, well, I mean, I share everything.
Hey, Nessa, I have to ask, did you marry somebody with the same last name as you and then hyphenate it?
Wait.
Scroll down.
On Facebook?
Yep.
Nessa.
Yep, right there.
Nessa, out of curiosity, did you go to college in Santa Barbara? And did you room with a woman named Monica? Because my Nessa's maiden name was an R. And she has a brother named Nate. Is that you? Wouldn't that be funny? I have yet to actually have anybody come on and be like, hey, it's so-and-so. My husband's name is not Jeff. It is Jim. Jimmy. And I've not had anybody come on and say, like, I know you from da-da-da-da-da. And have me go, oh my gosh, I do know you. Never had that happen. Oh, Brittany, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
But she was talking to me.
Oh my God, she probably was.
Brittany said that I'm one of her favorite people ever for everybody on the other platforms.
Oh my God. She did ask what your name was, right?
That was somebody else.
Okay. She's like, you're my favorite person ever. I don't know what your name is.
Stolen
but you
valor.
Are my favorite person ever.
Stolen valor.
Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay. So, word to the wise, when you start estrogen, stay at home with the air conditioner on. Oh, thank you so much, Brittany. I really appreciate that. I mean, the world is so messed up right now. The world's always been messed up, but I don't know what's going on right now. Like, it seems as if it's on hyperdrive. Like, we see the crazy train. Remember when Ozzy Osbourne would say the crazy train? You know, you ride the crazy train, right?
You're going off the rails.
Going off the rails, right? We didn't go off the rails. Oh, honey, we have jumped the tracks. We have slammed into a wall, caught on fire, rolled down a hill of sheep. Gotten to the bottom, exploded again. Like I don't even know what's going on in the world right now. When I do the news, I'm like, hi, here are the news. It's awful. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's awful. Something awful happened yesterday. Something horrible happened the day before that. And something awful will happen tomorrow, probably.
Somebody from one side called somebody on the other side name, and they responded by calling them.
Oh, if that's not even... You don't even have to do that. You just have to be like, there's just awful things happening. Just awful. And the weather? Oh, good. Let's talk about the weather. Okay, it's awful. What? We've got awful weather too. For real. Like the basics of conversation. I mean, like, you can always talk about the weather, right? Nice weather we're having, or chit chat, right? No, it's not nice weather we're having. We're having crappy weather. We're having weather that we don't even know what's going on. We've got tornadoes and tornadoes. It's crazy. I don't know.
Straight line winds snapping trees in half around here. And
Punxsutawney Phil was just so wrong. He should have been like, you guys are in trouble. I don't know what's going to happen to you, but y'all are in trouble. Our poor neighbor had a tree break like in half. Okay. And then it like fell and then it fell into another tree. So the tree is broken here at the bottom. Okay. It was broken here.
Like 3 feet up.
Yeah. 3 feet up.
And then it kind of landed on itself.
And then it landed inside.
And then it fell into another tree.
So now it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there right now. And I'm just looking at it going, holy moly, we're gonna have another storm tonight, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna smash something else. So we're just gonna see what happens.
Leslie, I have no doubt about that being the truth.
What?
That if you eat a stick of grass-fed butter every day and I eat 8 tablespoons of peanut butter, you'll lose weight and I'll gain weight.
Wait, say that again.
If you eat 1 stick of grass-fed butter a day.
Grass-fed butter?
Yes.
Okay.
So the cow eats grass.
I see.
So I guess technically that would be vegan, wouldn't it?
It's a transitional property. Did you see that guy? You know what we're talking about? The guy who's like, okay, so if the cow eats nothing but vegetables, then that makes the meat vegan because its property makes it vegan meat. I don't think that's exactly how that works, but
solid logic.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I like, but that's not how that works.
I follow the A plus B equals C
right
theory.
Exactly.
There, but,
exactly. He's also the same one that says strawberry milk came from strawberries. So.
Well, that's better than pink cows.
Well, that's what Greg said. Greg came on and he was like, dude, if you guys don't know who Greg Runge is, Greg Runge TV, he's phenomenal. He's so funny. And he comes out and he looks a lot like Chong from Cheech and Chong. And he goes, dude, you're saying strawberry milk comes from strawberry. You're so funny, man. Everybody knows strawberry milk comes from pink cows. I hope he's in Vegas. I hope he's
that'd be great.
We're going. Do you realize that we leave a week from tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
We leave a week from tomorrow for Vegas.
And I have nothing to wear.
Me either. I haven't done any laundry. I have no idea what we're going to wear. I think we have to wear like 2 fancy outfits. I don't know what we're going to do.
So 2 good t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a Kraft peanut butter Canada t-shirt, I'd wear it, but I don't.
Oh, he's Chong approved. Tommy Chong stitched him.
Oh, did he really? Oh, I bet he did. I mean, he's so funny. He is so funny.
That would actually be a really funny stage show. Would be Chong and.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Never been to Vegas. Oh, well.
It's an experience, man. Definitely one of those places that. Sorry.
It's okay. You're just
bouncing. I know. I have a nervous leg bounce thing that I do, and unfortunately, I'm, a large guy, and I shake the entire house.
Whole house shakes. And yes, I mean we're on.
I don't even know I'm doing it. So
yeah. No, there you go. Oh, and by the way, did everybody see? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Did everybody see that young lady who was like, "I will do anything to poop"?
Well, I'll bet you if she ate a stick of grass-fed butter a day, that would probably help.
I don't know about that. I told her to eat the sugar-free Haribo gummy bears.
Oh,
have you guys read the reviews of that? Okay, if you don't, I don't even care if you like them. Okay, I'm so sorry. I can't bring people on. Okay, but if you just have an afternoon where you're like, I'm in a bad mood and I really want to laugh, go to Amazon, go to Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Go to the reviews. They are hysterical. I made that mistake. I commented on your post. Oh. I made that mistake.
Of eating the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears?
You ate the sugar-free gummy bears? Okay, so the other thing that people should know about this is there are many, 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 many people who describe
Vividly.
the vivid extrication of said
flowery language and it's wonderful.
Yes, and it's just the sugar-free ones. It's not yes, that works for yes. The poop video, yeah. You need something that works for your kids. Your 2 girls have a hard time.
Sauerkraut,
prunes.
Sauerkraut will clean you right up.
And I can tell you that if you eat an entire bag of plums, your husband may leave you in the middle of
I've been in the fire service for a long time, and I've smelled some things over the years. But I'm telling you, you eat an entire bushel bag of plums in one sitting.
They were perfect. They were perfect.
You will ruin your entire house.
They were perfect. They were perfect. They were big and they were snappy and they were beautiful. And I ate 9 of them. I ate 9
minimum
of them. Oh yeah. So I also sent that to her. But yeah, the sugar
so bad.
She Kimberly, she said, I will do anything to poop. I will do she's been on a constipation journey for quite some time now. This young lady has really seriously done a lot of stuff to poop. She's done the whole dragon fruit thing, the specialties,
just go.
No, she lives in the Yukon. So it's not like she can go just to anywhere.
Well, I'm sure they've got somewhere to get a colonoscopy up there.
No. I'm sure they do.
Boy, I'll tell you that.
Will my daughter eat sauerkraut? Yes. Yeah. Our daughter really eats sauerkraut.
Our daughter eats pickled beets out of the jar.
Yeah.
She's almost as weird as I am.
She's not nearly as weird as you, but she's got an interesting palate. She loves pickled things, things coming out of jars, things that are marinated in weird stuff, and artichoke hearts that are marinated, and it's oh, good night, Stacy. Oh yes, absolutely. It is going to be late. We're going to be getting off in about just a few minutes here because I'm going to have to go to bed. But yeah, she likes all that stuff. Anything like that. Olives, pickles. My daughter used to take pickles to school, in a bag. And then we found out that all of the kids used to fight over the pickles. There's we used to get them at Aldi's. I don't know if anybody has seen them, but there's a package that they come in a bunch of pickles, sliced pickles in a package, and we just put them in our thing. The kids used to fight over them every single day. Yeah, pickles. Who'd have thunk? So yeah, she likes all that kind of stuff. Now, she doesn't like peanut butter. Don't like it.
Now, there's a caveat there. She says she doesn't like peanut butter.
Well, it's that she doesn't want as much peanut butter as she wants jelly.
Yeah,
she wants the jelly. I'm so sorry. I cannot bring you on because
we're on multiple platforms.
We're on multiple platforms all at the same time. And then if I bring you on, then it's weird and it doesn't work right. And it does. Yeah. Okay, number one, I'm just so fascinated that you actually ate the sugar-free gummy bears. Did you know about this whole situation before you ate the gummy bears? Did you eat them so that you would have this situation? Because obviously it works. Inquiring minds. That's mine. That's mine.
Those potato chips they made with
They had Olestra.
Olestra.
Olestra, and then it had on it, don't eat these things when you're not next to a toilet because it's going to make you poop your pants. Do you remember when Tom Arnold went on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and shit himself? He shit himself on The Tonight Show. What do you hear that? Oh my God, I forgot about that. He do you remember that? Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, it's because you didn't give her the cool Canadian craft peanut butter. Exactly. That's exactly right, Jamie. It's exactly right. I don't have any Canadian craft peanut butter to give her. Only I did. But when Tom Arnold, he used to be married to Roseanne Barr, which who would have ever thought? No, anyway. Okay. We want to discuss that. But anyway, so Tom Arnold went on Jay Leno, The Tonight Show, and he was telling him about this drug. And he said you have to be really careful because it does loosen everything. And then he sneezed and he said, or he coughed or he did laugh or something.
His chair off
and he was like, we got to get off. Okay, so Deanna, you did not know. Oh, no. Oh, you didn't know about the gummies. Oh, no. Are you one of the people that wrote a story on Amazon reviews? Because, I mean, there are some stories. If, like I said, if y'all get bored one day, you should go ahead and do that because it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good
anytime you think you're having a bad day, just go read some.
You know what? That's actually a good idea. We should read that sometime. We should just be like, we're going to read the reviews of this. Yeah, we're just going to read the reviews. They are hysterical, aren't they? Oh my gosh. We should do it while we're eating. Oh my God.
You want to do a sugar-free challenge?
Yes. I was thinking who would poop first? Those aren't gummies. I don't live in a state for this. Oh. No. These are sugar-free gummies from Haribo. And they will make you poop. They will make you poop so fast you don't even see it coming. Like you're just like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that game. Come on, we'll all get the pens.
We'll all get to we'll sit around and have a grand old time. Who's gonna poop? Who's gonna poop? Oh God, Ray joined at this time. Who's gonna poop? Who's gonna poop? Hi, Ray.
It'd be like the cow patty bingo.
Oh, jeez. Ray, we're talking about gummy bears that make you poop. That's my cousin.
Ray's like, what's the matter with you two?
You may not want me to tell people we're related.
This is no, you win, I guess.
What a horrible game. Okay, we're going to have Pat Sajak.
Poop shaped like hair.
I don't know. From what I understand, it's pretty much just liquid. So it is a fast and furious situation.
Jet fuel.
Ray, do you remember when Tom Arnold pooped his pants on Jay Leno? Do you remember that? Jamie, thank you so much. You should just come over sometime because we're like this all the time. We drive my mother nuts. Let's keep it on the down low. I'm sorry. I know this guy, Ray Cole. I've known him my whole life. He's okay. Oh my goodness. We've got 5 minutes left, so until the top of the hour. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and just tell everybody thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Sometimes your colon becomes
there's an exclamation point. Ray just said sometimes your colon becomes an exclamation point. And that's the comment of the evening, folks. There we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I'm just going to tell everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Water Wednesday. So I hope everybody has been drinking their water and been smiling. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Deanna. We really appreciate you coming and having fun with us. Like I said, we are not going to be live on Saturday. We're going to switch it because, of course, Sunday is Easter for us. And so we are going to not do Saturday Night Shot Society because the whole family being here on Sunday after Shot Society night on Saturday is not a good idea. We will see you on Friday. So we're going to do it early. So everybody grab your stuff on Friday and come on over. In the meantime, I would like to make sure everybody remembers that the words that you use both in your head and to other people are so important. You have no idea what anybody else is going through.
Love you too, Ray.
And kindness doesn't cost you anything, but it is super important. People don't necessarily remember what you wear, and they don't necessarily remember who you were with, but they always remember if you were kind to them. So always try and be kind. And the words of Mr. Rogers, if you can be anything, be kind. Or is it, if you can only be one thing, be kind. There we go. There we go. All right. So awesome. It is Wednesday. It is Water Wednesday. So what do? You drink water. Every time you take a sip, you smile. And why do you do that? Because if you are actually drinking as much water as you are supposed to, you're going to find out you are smiling all day long, which will make you happy. The endorphins that release will actually make you happy. And if you don't believe me, ask Elle Woods. And as always, we hope that you have a wonderful night. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much again for the Kraft Peanut Butter Canada situation. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to do something with Kraft Peanut Butter Canada, as they do not do anything with any influencers that are not Canadian, which is fine. I understand that. I get that. I understand loyalty. I respect that. So I'm just going to
maybe they should call
suffer
their
from
American
afar.
cousins and give you something to try down here.
They don't have any American.
Kraft singles or
no, because as soon as they sent it to
Kraft
Kraft American would be like, we can't let them have this here because it's amazing.
No. I'm saying that you should. Maybe they'll have you try something that Kraft makes down here because they loved your enthusiasm. They didn't tell you to curb your enthusiasm.
Maybe I should just keep doing it. Maybe I should get a t-shirt that says honorary Canadian.
Free the Kraft peanut butter.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, you know, we could get like a t-shirt that has a Kraft peanut butter jar with bars over it. Come to America. Yes. Okay. Anyway, all right, guys, we got to get rid of this. We got to get off this subject. Have a wonderful night. It is a Wednesday. You are on the downhill of the week. I hope that we've made it a little bit more enjoyable for you. We will be back tomorrow morning, of course, with motivation, and
yes, you will.
I will. Jimmy will. Jimmy's going to be asleep. He'll be asleep for many hours. Actually, so will Elizabeth. But that's actually
PO Box and links to all of our different little worlds here is linktr.ee, linktree / Monica's Open House. It's posted on all of our
like the main pages.
All of our main pages there, yeah.
So you should be able to find anything that you want in there. And that being said, we are making that break.
Worst case scenario, MonicasOpenHouse@gmail.com.
Yes. You can always email us if you have a birthday that you would like us to talk about. If you have an anniversary, if you have something coming up that you want us to mention, you want us to throw something up on there, please give us an email and let us know, and we will be
happily do so for one jar of Kraft peanut butter.
Michelle, it is on the link tree on the main page. So hey, I appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow morning.
Link in bio, slide into our DMs. I think that's what the cool kids say.
Oh yeah. Like, follow, and share, and subscribe.
You're supposed to point down.
And subscribe. I'm sorry. And subscribe. What I don't even know where I'm pointing. I don't. Whatever. Anyway. Oh my gosh, wait, one more thing. Wait, guess what I got? I got a subscribe below. Yeah. So hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. All right. Really. I really am getting off.
Bye,
Okay,
everybody.
bye-bye.